Welcome, welcome, Taurus, to your February zodiac sign reading for your sun, moon, or rising sign. This is for anyone who has Taurus as their sun, moon, or rising sign. Keep in mind that not all of this will resonate with everyone. Not all the messages contained herein are messages for everyone. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And welcome. Glad to have you. Now, my readings are 5 cards, and they have to deal with the elements. So we're going to deal with the earth element first. And I only take cards that actually flip all the way over face up. Like that. So for the element of earth, which has to do with our resources. Dear Taurus, it looks like you're feeling a little bit burdened in the month of February. You're probably burdened by having to come up with those resources. The Ten of Wands speaks about responsibilities. It can speak about being overburdened. But keep in mind that these are responsibilities that we've chosen to take on. And as with any choice, you can always choose to put some of them down. So bear in mind in the month of February, Taurus, that you may need to take a look and ask yourself the question, am I taking on responsibilities that other people need to be doing for themselves? That's a very good question to ask for yourself. And as far as the resources go, you will be working hard towards building those resources. Keep in mind that you may need to stop and take some rest to build up the resource of your own personal energy. All right, next element is the element of air. That deals with our thoughts, our mind, our communications with others. And the card that we have for that is the Ace of Pentacles. So we're going to be at the beginning of a communication with someone, or the beginning of a solid foundation, a thought that really brings you a good solid basis for something, right? The Suit of Pentacles is all about our resources. So since we're dealing with air, these are going to be thoughts. Maybe you're thinking about starting a new business or moving into a new type of career. You may be starting some new friendships. You know, our friendships are our resources as well. So you may be having some conversations with some new people that you've met now that things are starting to open up. In any event, it's going to be a nice, solid beginning for you, however that plays out in the month. All right, the next element is the element of fire, and that has to do with our passions, our desires, as well as our action steps that we need to take, right? Woo, and that did not flip over. So we're not going to take him. Sometimes they come and sometimes they don't. Whoop, and there we go. All right. And, oh, by the way, I know you saw that flip over. I don't read reversals because I tell you the meaning of the card either way. Okay. For fire, our passions and our actions, we get the Ten of Swords. Now, since the Suit of Swords is about our thoughts, the Ten of Swords is the culmination of that and really indicates we've got to, let those crazy anxieties and worries be laid to rest, eternal rest in this card. So as far as our passions and actions go, you may be feeling a little bit kind of down as far as your thoughts about your passions. You might be in a period where you just need to take a step back and rest a little bit from just being gung-ho about everything that you like to do, Taurus. This is going to be a time period where your actions are going to be a little bit slower. So I'm going to advise to take things a little bit slower in the month of February, at least as far as your thoughts and ideas go, right? Okay, the Suit of Water. Ooh, nice. The Suit of Water is a suit that, an element that deals with our emotions and our feelings. And you have the Four of Wands. Many people call this the 1111 card because we've got 2 11s here. This is divine blessing. But the Four of Wands also speaks about a solid foundation, spiritual foundation particularly. So with our emotions, we may be delving into some spiritual matters in the month of February. We're definitely going to be securing our family relationships, our friendships, the people that we consider our family, not necessarily our biological family. And this is going to be a good solid time where you're going to spend time with those people and you're going to have those good, happy, joyful feelings. All right, our last element. Oh boy, and that turned over right away. Last element is the element of spirit. That's our higher self. And we have the world. This is a great card. This is telling us that we are at the end of a major cycle and moving into the beginning of a new one. Now, during this last major cycle, Taurus, you will have learned many lessons that you will be carrying with you into that new cycle. And because we're in the element of the spirit, these are going to be specifically spiritual lessons that you have learned this last cycle. These are really going to stand you in good stead as you move into the new cycle that is going to be happening in February. All right, I like this for you. It looks like to me that you're going to need to, unburden yourself and give yourself a mental rest. Definitely. But these might be some slowing down signs, but you've definitely got some good foundational things and some joy happening for you in February as well, Taurus. Thank you so much for being here for the reading. If it resonates with you, please share it with your friends, hit the like button, and subscribe so that you can receive notifications of future videos from Mermaid Song Tarot. Thank you so much. Many blessings.